Do you want to stand out in 2025 and are wondering what type of content that you can create that will cut through the noise in the staging industry? Then listen up, this is the video for you. I'm going to share with you the one marketing platform I'm going all into in 2025. So as more people entering the staging industry, it becomes more and more vital that we get creative with our marketing so that we can cut through the noise and stand out. The way that I see being able to do that in 2025, and the reason that I'm going to share this strategy with you, is because I see very few people doing it now. I know that very few people will do it in the future. And if you are an early adopter of this platform in this industry, your business can blow up. And that strategy is YouTube. So let's talk about why you would utilize YouTube in order to grow your business. One thing I love about YouTube is that actually this isn't a social media platform. YouTube is a search platform. It's a search engine. It's owned by Google, so that gives us a little bit of a hint. But also think about how many times do you go to YouTube to ask questions, to watch things, to educate yourself, or even entertain yourself. I use YouTube religiously daily, and so do your ideal clients. What I also love about it is that with social media platforms, they're not evergreen content. On social media, when you post publicly, it will last a day, if not a little bit longer. And then it doesn't get much more views than what it got in that first 24 to 48 hour period. YouTube works completely differently. It actually wants to serve the content you create to your ideal client. And if you build a profile big enough, it actually wants to pay you for publishing that content. The third reason that YouTube is incredible is that it showcases your work fully. All of the other short form platforms such as Instagram or Facebook or even LinkedIn, which isn't great for video anyway, they're very short videos and snippets of what you can really achieve in a space. When you post a YouTube video sharing the whole space, the whole transformation, being able to see that on a wide angle lens with you touring the property really can communicate the quality of the work that you do within your staging. Number 4, you can showcase your personality and deepen your relationships with your ideal client. Of course, when you're together in a 10, 15, 20-minute video, someone can really get a feel for how you act, how to interact with you, and learn more about your business and your brand. And number 5, this will make you stand out because I know that not many home stagers will actually do YouTube because of the time commitment and the effort. So if you have something that your competitors don't, that is always a massive A+ in my book. Now, YouTube has been very powerful for us in our staging business. It has done all of those things. We've been able to showcase the work we do. We've stood out because no one else is doing it. And another thing that I love about these videos is that I often send them to our potential clients and say, take a look at this. This was a recent project that we worked on. You can truly see what we do and how we bring that space to life. And so it's converted sales for us. Now, don't get me wrong, YouTube is a big commitment. You've got to be intentional with it for it to work. And I'm still learning the game of YouTube, and I will be for years, but I'm trying my best. We're trying to get more professional every time we upload, and we're working on it. It's a work in progress. Myron Golden says you don't have to be great to get started, but you do have to get started to become great. And that's the mindset I want you to adopt with this platform, is that you won't start with it and be perfect. So let me share some simple practices for you to get started today and build up some confidence with this platform. So before you take to YouTube and launch your YouTube channel, your best playing ground is Facebook Lives. I built my business on Facebook Live. Every property that we would stage, we would take a Facebook Live video tour of it. What that did is it helped me get really confident in speaking to the camera and showcasing the properties and get used to speaking about the transformations that we developed. It's also incredible because you get real-time feedback from your audience and you can hear if they're enjoying it or if they have any ideas or things that you should be adding into that. What I also love about going live is that there's no turning back. If you're to record a video face to cam and no one's watching, it's so easy to restart it 20, 30 times. Whereas when you're live, yes, there's a bit of adrenaline, but adrenaline actually helps you develop your skills. So Facebook Live is a great place to start. The thing is, I stayed there way too long. We stayed on Facebook Live and didn't migrate over to YouTube until this last year. And so that was a mistake on my part, waiting so long. And if I could turn back the clock, I would have gotten YouTube so much earlier. I did have a few videos on there back in about 2017, but I wish I'd went harder on those and done more. So play around in Facebook Live till you build some confidence and then get started. Some more top tips is to create a video for every single property you stage. Don't miss one out. This will add to your playlists. This will add to the volume of videos you create, and then you can call on literally any video at any time to show a client. You don't have to have fancy equipment to get started. You can record on your iPhone. I'm actually recording this on my iPhone because my camera ran out of battery. So that is a top tip of make sure you've got enough battery, make sure you've got enough storage if you're using a camera, but your iPhone is good enough to get started, and I always started with that. My first 100 videos were on my iPhone, and then I invested in a camera. This is a Sony ZV-E10. And it's incredible. It cost me about £1,000, which is about $1,300. And it's been really great. I've got the handle and everything. So you don't need that to get started. Start on your iPhone. The quality is high enough. And then finally, when you're creating this content, don't just leave it on YouTube. This content can be posted to your social media platforms to get more views, and it can be circulated in more places. So if you want to stand out in your content in 2025, stand out against the competition and create really high quality videos that showcase what you can do, then I would love to see you here on YouTube. Send me your platform, ask me any questions you've got, and start filming.